Daddy, come on! We're going to be late. Tokemi tugged on my hand as we walked through the halls of the X1 station. She was still the same size as she had been back when we first met her. A couple of years ago, I discovered that her body isn't actually aging at all. It was likely an effect of her race, but she didn't seem to mind. Worst case scenario, I could artificially age her with my nature magic. I'm coming. I chuckled as I followed behind Tokemi. It's been nearly 5 years now since we arrived at this world, and honestly, it only recently became busy. The day that my quest was completed, the end of the 3-year timer, was the same time that the first alien ship arrived in Qlopti space. By that time, the Qlopti had already created their Magitech ships, and yes, that was what they called their new branch of technology. Since we'd agreed to let me handle the majority of contact with other races, I was the one that ended up talking to the traveler. After that, there was no more contact for nearly a year before people began steadily appearing in Qlopti space. Each time, I would make sure to warn people of the eccentric nature of the native race, so as to prevent misunderstandings. However, it seemed that quite a few people were interested in the race not recorded in the future's information. Naturally, I've also been keeping track of the development of other races through Talia. Even though most of the elves chose to return home after the X1 station was completed, we stayed in contact. By now, the Elven Empire had officially begun. The first of their newly terraformed worlds were being completed outside of their own system, and their population spreading.